Oh, look at that. Think, bud.
I'm so stoked on it. I'm just really glad we've been able to find her and recover her.
Hey man, welcome to How2 Outdoors. We're just outside Benezet, Pennsylvania at the elk viewing area, Elk County. We're at the Winslow Hill viewing area right now. And it's September and there's people everywhere looking for these elk. But Andy drew a cow elk tag for this zone and we're down here to scout really. And this is where we're starting. We're going to hit these game lands, the forest lands. We got a lot of miles to cover today, but I just want to let you in on what's going on. We'll stop at the visitor center because Danny's behind the camera. Andy's here with me, obviously. And Game Land 311, that's where I'm banking all of our money in because this is the place I know best. I've been here 3 times now, so I don't really know nothing. But Andy's the guy. He's got the tag. Look how happy he looks. Just, isn't he grumpy? Lighten up, dude.
Very nervous, but very excited, yes.
Well, we got the map right here, Dan. If you want to pan around here. This is the map right here that we're looking at. And we are right here on Winslow Hill. And this is the area we're standing in right here. And there's another one out here. That's a no hunting zone. But we can go all the way down through here and all back to these game lands. So that's what we're going to be doing right now. We're just trying to find out where we can hunt and where we can't. The Game Commission is giving Andy this lovely map. It says go kill an elk. And we'll get into more details as we go. But hopefully this is the beginning of Andy filling an elk tag, a cow elk tag. Look at this thing. Up in here, all the way to here. You know, like green bark, that just happened. That's a good 48-inch up and down tree right there, rubbed down. We got 2 months to get in shape. And I don't think round counts as a shape. Holy cow. These hills down here are steep. All right, onward and upward. That's the one. It's October 30th, and Andy's got an elk tag for Pennsylvania, and we're headed down into Benezet area. Zone 2 cow elk hunt with Enz Hollow Outfitters. We just filled the truck up, we're all packed, and there's the elk hunter. Say hi, elk hunter.
Hello.
No, I said say hi, elk hunter.
Hi, elk hunter.
There you go. So we got about, it's saying 2 hours and 9 minutes. We are, it's like about 10-12 minutes away from the camp, and it's starting to get real now, isn't it, Andy?
Yeah, really.
We'll see how it goes, man. It's always spooky going into any type of camp, especially when you don't know anybody, but you just got to go in, just be who you are and have a good time. So we're looking for Enz Hollow Lane, and we're gonna have to go across the ford. Hey, here it is, Enz Hollow. Enz Hollow camps. And we gotta make our way down through here and go across the river, which is gonna be fun. Let's put it four-wheel drive just in case. He said he said when they drive, they kind of drive up a little bit or something, he said. Kind of goes the way of the, what way you think?
I don't know.
Down. It goes. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Now we're camping.
We're going. All right, Here's Andy. Hey, he's in the fridge already. We made it to Enz Hollow Outfitters, and we're at camp right now. Everybody's out looking for elk, the guides and the owners, and we're just here at camp. I want to show you some of the stuff on the wall, and he's got a few pictures, as you can see. Where's my... A few pictures on the wall. I'll glance at them real quick, and then we'll walk through the camp. I don't know if this is the Wall of Fame or what. That is one big walleye. But then I found out it's a Canadian walleye, but it's a big one. What do you think, bub?
Yeah.
Reality kicked in, huh?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I feel comfortable.
Good.
Feels good.
Well, day one. What's the most memorable thing about day one?
I don't know. I was, time day one was over, I was so tired I couldn't even move, so.
He's pretty tired. That's the day we seen our cow on. Actually, probably 400 or 500 yards from us right here. We sat in a bowl and we had 3 bulls come up out, which was pretty cool because we hadn't seen any elk yet. And then we seen that cow go up over, and that evening we had 3 bulls come out to us, wasn't it?
Yeah, 3.
3 bulls come out to us. That wasn't down. Well, our guide, Dan, is going up over to look at I think there's 6 elk on top, but we think they're bulls, but he wants to make sure. So what he's done is left us sitting on this bowl, and that herd of cows that we were close to this morning that they shot one out of is down in this swamp, and what we're hoping is that someone pushes the issue and they go down in that swamp to try to find them, and it kicks them out of the bottom of this, and they come across this bull right in front of us. Boy, that bull is just bugling nonstop, isn't he?
He's on property though, I think, wasn't he?
I don't know. Well, bull?
Can't tell.
Get my binoculars, I'll be able to find out. Is it leaving? Yeah, it's going straight up over. It doesn't have horns.
No. I don't see no horns at all.
It's got to be 600 yards across there. A little bit. We need her to come this way. She's gonna go up over top where them bulls ran earlier.
Told you. Yeah. Come up and they might be right here. Blue sign.
Yes.
That's your property line.
Right. What do you think? A little harder than we expected, huh?
A little bit.
We've seen 6 bulls a long, long way away. We've seen 3 bulls twice. Once when they ran up over the hill and went into the other private property, and once when they came out. But the only cow we've seen is that one big lone cow. But she was 500 yards from us, and we didn't know if it was private or not. We found out now. We know where the lines are at now. So had we been a little closer, she was fair game, and she was a pig of a cow. So I don't know, man. I'm gonna sleep good tonight.
Yeah, me too.
You gonna?
I'm gonna sleep real good.
Day 2. What did we do day 2?
Day 2.
Did a lot of walking around day 2.
Yeah, I think we did.
But you gotta remember, day 1 and day 2, it rained all day long.
Well, we did see that one good bull and come out in that one field with all those whitetails. Was that day 2?
Day 2 was the morning we run into them 2 big bulls. We was looking off that cliff at them. And that evening that noon we went down around the bottom. We had that big bull walk out to us. And that was pretty cool because he got close. And at least we got to see one big one up close. It's been a tough hunt. We've seen 1 cow in the 2 days we've been out. If it was a bull tag, we'd have filled the bull tag a long time ago. But we're sitting on this food plot. It's way back in. We seen 2 bulls this morning here. We sat up on top, and it looked like a bird's eye view, but almost no shooting opportunities if we did see anything. So what we done is we come down around to the bottom, tried to make a little comfortable spot. We could sit back up in this, up against this little clump of trees that's been pushed out. That should give us some good shooting if we get a chance. That'll give us some good shooting. So, all right, man. Got a few more hours. 5 hours.
Yeah. 5.5.
5.5 or 6 more hours. We've already been out here 5 hours. Oh, here comes the rain again. It has been raining. I am so wet, soaked. So, all right, man. We'll see what happens. Oh my goodness, is he big? Day 3, we sat on a food plot about 2.5 miles back. We walked. It takes us a couple hours to get there in the morning, and we hunted from daylight to dark. And we come back out, and it takes. So we're the last ones back to camp. The food is either gone or at least cold. And man, I thought we had it that night because right 15 minutes before shooting hours ended, 2 spikes walked out. We didn't know they were spikes. I mean, they had little bitty horns. And you see the video. And that was a little bit of a heartbreaker because that's the first elk we seen. It didn't have a huge rack sticking up above it. And I turned the camera on, I pulled my binoculars up, and son of a gun, he had 6 or 7 inch spikes. And then another one behind him had 16-inch spikes. They winded us and blew back up in. So we walked out after dark there. Keep in mind it's a few miles back there. And we're not spraying chickens. Okay, we're on day 3 of Andy's Pennsylvania elk hunt. And it's not looking good for us, but we're going to keep plugging. Problem of it is there's just no cows. And we've seen some tracks coming in that weren't there yesterday in the mud. And we've seen some cow droppings. But we're sitting on this little green field. We will probably, unless something major happens, spend most of the day here. I think day 4 was one of the hardest ones to take because we went back to the same spot and we sat there for 11 hours, technically 10 hours and whatever shooting hours, but we were there for over 11 hours. And it got to be 6:36 is quitting time, and I told Andy, that's it, unload. And right when I said unload, we heard these elk coming out of the woods to the field, and it didn't matter because they winded us and blowed back up in. This is day 4. We've hiked clear up and up on top where we seen them 2 spike bulls at dark, but we're down the field. They call them food plots, they're just fields. Probably 300 or 400 yards from where we were. We're kind of more or less overlooking some goldenrod and mowed grass. It's all brown. Day 4 comes to an end. And day 5, we started out with 12 bulls all around us.
We've logged 55 hours and 70 degrees out. You see I'm in a t-shirt. And even though we have a good part of a day left, we're going to hang our spurs up at 55 hours. We've seen a lot of elk. We've seen 12 bulls today. I think we've seen 25 bulls since we started hunting, and 1 cow. And we think she got shot right in this little piece of woods right here the next day. Describe success.
Describe success.
Describe success when you don't get an animal. What's success to you?
Well, it could be several things. It could be the people you meet.
We met some good people.
Could
Met
be-
one idiot, but we've met most of them good people.
The experiences. It's not every day you get to be between 10 bull elk.
Oh man, yeah. We were pinned down by bull elk this morning from every direction. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Success, yeah, success is getting an elk. But success was drawing an elk tag out of 104,000 people. Andy drew one of 101 tags for this season. So there's just no elk here. We're at 20% kill in our camp, but that wasn't from this zone. And they're only 50% kill statewide, and they're usually 95%. So there's something funky going on. They got too many protected areas. There's one bull. He's a herd bull. He's been there for a few years. He's got 40 cows, and he's on a absolutely no hunting parcel. And when you have that many elk in one spot, they're just not distributing where we can shoot them. So we're going to hang it out here till dark, and we'll head back out, and hopefully you guys will see most of this on YouTube.
He's that laser out here.
That's where our season ends.